Wanna feel like a man, all deep inside, I'm just so over it. Wanna feel the pain, just a normal day, but now it's just all down. Can you get just one more time? I swear I miss you. 2 years have passed and I'm still there. Just get out of my head. Just can't take it. Come inside, see me right down to my bones. Come inside, just can't take it. Come inside, see me right down to my bones. Come inside, just can't take it. Come inside, see me right down to my bones. Come inside, just can't take it. Come inside, see me right down to my bones.
My Latin queen, she's got everything I need. A tongue-tying spell in every word she speaks. She weakens me in my core, always got me begging for more. As hard as I contend, I can't win. No, I can't resist. My Latin queen, she's got everything I need. So I'm led to believe when our lips speak. With every kiss I relinquish my pride. More and more I'm running it by my erratic inside. Gaining stride, my soul's running blind. She weakens me in my core, always got me begging for more. As hard as I contend, I can't win. No, I can't resist when she pierces my heart with dismissive eyes. I look at her first, what we both know inside. Pierces my heart with dismissive eyes. I look at her first, what we both know inside. That with or without me, she'll find her loving. Yes, she'll find her loving from some other kind. My toughened ears, oh, how they always seem to.
If you came here looking for Dwayne Johnson, that's the wrong kind of rock. NorthCoastUnderground.com, where the underground starts with you.
87 followers in mommy's basement up there in Cleveland somewhere. What a joke. And I told him he's a joke. But, yeah, so you guys get time, give him a call today. Let him know what you think about him. And that, by the way, Michael Long is not his real name. Stay healthy. Don't be a snowflake keyboard warrior. Just because your life is so miserable, you don't have to make everybody else's miserable around you. In your little generic podcast up there in Cleveland today, I'm sure you're going to get the highest numbers you've ever had since you've started it down there in mommy's basement with your 87 followers. So you guys have
And welcome to your long ride home. I am your host, as always, Michael Long, Esquire. And over there across from me is the co-hostess with the mostest body fat, Mr. Corey Hennessy.
Howdy.
Give it up for Corey. Woo, yay.
Woo!
We love Corey.
Yeah.
Marry my daughter.
Who said that?
Someone in the crowd. Risky. They're trying to sell their daughter off to the highest bidder.
Like some taken stuff?
Yeah. You gonna tell? Oh no! I'm just kidding. It's act like I forgot to start recording, but I didn't.
Yeah, we gotta have that recorded.
Got to have that RECORED. Record.
Yeah. Is that like co-ed?
Yeah.
Cool.
It's a code red. Code red. Code red. Code red. You know, I thought I was having a code red last night. Not the pop.
Oh, yeah, because I've got a Mountain Dew over here.
Yeah,
I'm more
not
of a
the
live
pop.
wire guy, but...
Last night, I woke up in the middle of the night, and it felt like an elephant was sitting on my chest. Like, it legit woke me up in the middle of the night. I was in so much pain. It was horrible. Thought I was dying. I woke my husband up. I'm like, he's like, do you want to go to the hospital? Not yet. Give it time. Maybe. I thought I was going to have to go to the hospital. And then, like, I kept, like, burping and stuff, too. So, you know, in this day and age, you look up your medical diagnosis online.
Mm-hmm.
You don't need to go to the doctor. You got Google.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, oh my God, chest pain and burping. And it's like, oh, this could be a sign of this, which could lead to a heart attack or stroke. And I'm like, I'm having a heart attack or stroke. Instead of running all over the place.
Oh.
Oh, yeah. It was bad.
You're just kind of hoping it happened.
And I'm like, let's just end it. End my misery now. I'll be very disappointed if I die before Trump. Like, I don't want to die before Trump because I want to be able to personally stand over his grave and urinate. So, I don't want to go first. I have goals in life.
Oh, that's good enough.
So, yeah, that's one of them. Yeah, so I thought I was dying. Thought I was dead. DOA, dead on arrival. I didn't go to the hospital. Smoked a cigarette.
Felt better?
No.
No. I had when I had my gallbladder taken out, that was a lot of my symptoms. I felt like I was having heart palpitations, and that's a big word for me, but I was having a lot of chest problems, and then when I would burp or get some kind of air, it would relieve it a little bit, but like I was chock full of gallstones. So
I was like, oh no, I'm dying. I got I don't know. I have something.
I thought that's what you were over there looking up. I thought you were looking up your diagnosis.
No, it was like angiitis or something like that, or I don't know.
Ew.
But I have a bad habit of if anything's wrong, I automatically go to the internet to figure out what my symptoms are.
WebMD.
Like I'll stub my toe and go on WebMD and be like, oh my God, I've got cancer.
Toe cancer.
I got toe cancer. I got brain cancer, and that's why my toe hurts. Never mind, I just kicked a door or a wall. That's the worst. Oh, when you're trying to get around at night and you stub your toe on the door frame. Oh, that's the worst. It's almost a fate worse than
Put
death.
some steel toe boots at the end of your bed.
Yeah, instead of slippers.
Mm-hmm.
Just steel toe slippers.
That
We
might
can
be a
invent
thing.
those.
Yeah.
We could be on Shark Tank.
Don't you guys get any ideas?
Yeah, don't steal our invention. We patented it just now. Or we petted it. I'm not sure which one. If you want to give us a call and talk to us about anything we're discussing today, you can do so at 216-250-3174. It's 216-250-3174. If you want to call in and tell me how horrible of a person I am, that I'm a cheap, whoever, Howard Stern, Imus, Opie and Anthony, whatever. Call me a cheap something. Go ahead and do that. If you want to call in and talk about how I am a hero for bringing attention to sweatshops on Friday, you can do that as well. Either way, I'll be happy with that. Just let people know that I am a hero. American hero. I'm a G.I. Joe almost. It's like COVID Commander is my number one enemy. Go Joe. Go Jay. Go Michael. Go Corey. Just throw a whole bunch of random first names into it. Go Shaniqua. Yeah. We could do that. Have you heard from our angry black guy since Friday?
No.
What if he's still
I don't even think
alive?
he's been in class.
What if he's still alive?
I hope so.
If it's all your fault if he isn't.
He's taking the blame.
You are.
All these weeks, I always take the blame.
Yeah.
I hope he's okay.
I do too.
Maybe you think
We'll
he'll
know
drop
tomorrow.
out? He got help.
His wife's like, you can never go back to that place again.
Yeah. This is what dreams are made of, but not really.
I'm eating some Fritos. Like a professional. So yeah, speaking of COVID, Commander, what about Trump, man?
What's new?
What isn't new?
Oh, you're my news guy. I usually find out about things in the news.
Because you don't care, Corey.
I'm not political.
The world, you don't have to be political to know that we got to get this man out of office.
He was out of office for a little while.
The world is just burning around you, and you're just like, anyone got marshmallows?
Yeah. Well, he was in the hospital, so he was out of the office.
He was. And then he had to take a victory lap while highly contagious because, that's what dictators do. I don't know. I just don't. My problem isn't what he's doing. It's what he's saying. Telling people, oh, don't be afraid of COVID. I've shown today that it's so... Yeah, guess what? None of us have helicopters in our front yard. None of us are going to get flown to a hospital with the best treatment. And none of us are going to get drugs that are experimental. We're not going to get the care that you got for $750 that you paid in taxes.
Oh, just hope we don't get COVID.
Right. I mean, I'm not saying live your life in fear, stay inside, but don't act like it. The reason we have 209,000 deaths in this country right now is because someone's like, it's no big deal. It's okay. We don't have to worry about it. Guess what? We have more deaths than any other country in the world right now. We have 5% of the world's COVID deaths, which is ridiculous with how big the world is.
5%?
Yeah.
Doesn't seem like a lot. But
No.
it is.
But when you look at it, that over 1 million people have died, yeah, it's a big deal. It's just, I don't get it. I think, actually, maybe higher than 5%, but at the same, 209,000 people have died from what COVID Commander is telling us. Don't worry, it's not a big deal. Oh, we got a call. Is this someone going to tell me how horrible I am? Is this someone that's going to tell me my opinion sucks? I think so. Caller, are you there?
Hello?
What?
You there, caller?
I'm here.
What's up?
Listen, so I've been listening to your show over the last few minutes, and I really think that you need to take it easy on President Trump.
I'm sure you would think that, but in reality,
listen. First of all, Donald John Trump, who was born in June of 1946, in the year of our Lord, if you will. He got the COVID-19 on purpose.
oh, is that what it is?
Because he knew his blood was strong enough to defeat the COVID-19, and now they're going to develop medicine based on the antibodies from his blood, and it's going to cure us all.
Oh, so,
so it's a
he
good
was
thing.
a sacrifice then. He sacrificed
It
himself.
was
Sacrificed a couple days. Really?
It was a personal sacrifice.
Oh.
Yes. Well, I guess he's a good man then. He's a great. Everything I said about him is completely wrong. He is a saint, a scholar, and a gentleman.
I'm glad that you, Michael Long, or as I like to call you, faux Howard Stern, has finally figured it out.
Yeah, my eyes are open now.
They have seen the glory, if you will.
They have. As a matter of fact, I feel like I'm gonna vote for Trump.
You better vote
Oh,
for Trump
whoa,
now.
that was just gas. Never mind.
Oh. You know?
Smells
I really
the same
think
as a Trump presidency.
Excuse me, sir. I think you need to stop being so negative towards the President of the United States of America.
Hey,
I think you need...
is John F. Kennedy Jr. still coming back?
Of course.
No, okay. Just make sure I just want to make sure I had an intelligent person on the phone.
He's wearing his red shoes as we speak.
He's not going near pizza shops, is he?
Of course not. Pizza shops are where you find pedophiles. So, no, you don't do that.
Oh, well. So what if I enjoy pizza? What do I do?
You're a pedophile.
Corey, do you enjoy pizza?
Oh, I love pizza.
You know what? They order pizza for us here all the time. They must be trying to rope us in.
I would think so, maybe. Right, fine, sir. Fine.
All right.
You just keep making fun of Donald John Trump, or as I like to call him, DJ. You know what happens when you put a D and a J together into one letter? It becomes a Q. QAnon, I win.
Thank you for calling in. My eyes are open now. I may have to be part of the queue.
All right.
Have a great day.
That's nice. That was a nice call.
Yeah.
Cool.
I thought they were going to tell me how crappy I was and how my opinions sucked, but they kind of did.
Yeah.
But I still hate Donald Trump. It makes sense, though. You put a D and a J together, it's a Q. All makes sense now. Well, Trump's doing everything he can to win this election.
Yeah, for sure.
And what a lot of people don't know is Trump is also crossed over. Do you know Marcia? She has the same last name as you.
Yeah, that's Marsha.
Marcia, whatever. Who's that?
It's my mother.
She just put Trump 2020 in the chat.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't like her now.
Oh.
You know what, Marcia? You are no longer allowed to call into the show. You are banned from the Lone Ride Home. Banned. Not allowed. Can't listen to my beautiful voice anymore. Which means you probably won't be sopping wet anymore either. So, anyways, Trump's doing everything he can to try to get votes. He's even crossed over into music. Donald Trump has put out a song today. And I think it's going to be a #1 hit.
Oh, yeah.
Should we listen to it?
Yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
Here it is. Here is the exclusive to NCU. Exclusive.
He thinks that this is going to win him California. He's really focused on California right now. So let's see if this wins Mr. DJT some votes.
Vote for me if you want a second stimulus. Millions dead, but they're left in the dust. Pretty clear, I don't care about Americans. Yes, these are my only intentions. Proud Boys, stand down, stand by, at least until November. I didn't denounce you last week. Do you remember? Postpone all these COVID relief extensions. Yes, these are my final intentions.
Well then.
Wow.
Someone give that man a Grammy right away.
Did he get the clearance from J. Beebs to put that out?
From the Beebs!
He probably endorses it.
How dare him steal the Beebs' beat. Unbelievable.
Well, doesn't Melania steal...
Melania?
Doesn't Melania steal... Who stole...
Melania stole Michelle Obama's speech.
Yes, so, it makes sense.
I guess it's just what they do.
Yeah.
Guess that makes sense. Can you believe it? Thievery in the White House! Thievery. So what do you think about that? I mean, Trump said pretty much, hey, I'm not going to pass. I'm not going to give any people money because I'm going to be a big baby. And I may not win. If I don't win, no one gets anything. Quid pro quo. Well, I mean, what a disgusting, vile, orange goblin is this man.
Holding
First of all,
a little bit of money over our heads, just dangling it.
It's bad enough that when he's highly contagious, he makes a bunch of Secret Service people take him for a victory lap after winning the COVID 500 around the hospital. Like, there's no need for that. It's just selfishness. I mean, look at the people around him. Like 20 people now are positive for COVID. Yeah. I highly doubt 600-pound Chris Christie is going to make it too far on the COVID train.
You know, I was thinking about Donald Trump, right? Donald Trump and Magic Johnson. They both have something in common. No, I thought about this. I was trying to get this out Friday, but I kept getting interrupted by
the angry black guy.
ABM.
G. Guy starts with G.
Oh, I thought he was angry black man.
No, he's angry black guy.
Okay, ABG.
Anyways, but here's the thing: if Trump didn't have the resources he has, being president, he'd be dead right now. He's an old, overweight, unhealthy man. He would not have survived COVID if he didn't have the resources he gets for being president, all for a low fee of $750 in taxes.
I don't know if he'd be dead.
Oh, he'd be dead.
I don't think so.
I'm telling you. He would be. He would not have made it. As unhealthy as he is, as out of shape as he is, there's no way.
He golfs. That should keep him in decent shape.
No. He probably swings the golf club, sits in his cart, goes to the next one, swings it again. He's not walking around the golf court.
Of course.
And did you see the video where he ripped off his mask after getting back to the White House like he was some low-budget Batman?
That's what every American does, though, don't you? As soon as you walk out, that's how I do it. As soon
as
I
just rip it off like, yes, I am above you, mask.
Yeah, freedom.
But did you see, like, he could barely breathe after he took it off? He was, like, sucking air. I almost called him Stormy Daniels with the way he was gasping for that special air. Yeah, it was ridiculous. But hey, no money for anyone because he wants to make sure. Yeah, Hulk Hogan style, someone said in the chat. Ooh, tear away mask. Just tear away the mask like Hulk Hogan used to do his shirt.
Yeah.
That'd be pretty cool. The Hulkster. Brother.
Listen here, brother.
Listen here, brother. I am your president. No stimulus for you. I mean, just how
he will get it if it's a standalone, right?
Well, he's saying that because he knows
no one's going to pass that. No one's
going to do a standalone stimulus. It'd be stupid to do it because then the Republicans have no reason to come and negotiate. They look like heroes. We got to pass a standalone stimulus. While $1,200 once every 6 months is what this would equal out to at this point. We got our first one, 6 months ago?
April-ish.
Yeah. So, I mean...
I think mine deposited like the 1st of May.
Yeah, so go ahead and live out $1,200 for 6 months. See if it works. What about everyone else? What about the people whose businesses will never reopen and they're having trouble finding another job because their job field is now extra small? Because I'm sorry, if someone has a degree and was a neuroscientist and they lost their job, they're not going to go work at McDonald's flipping burgers for minimum wage. Ain't going to happen. And that's why I don't get these idiots like, why don't you just go find a job? Oh, get off your butt and get a job. Stop relying on the government. Get a job. You know what? The government's been relying on us for decades. Our tax money, that's all we're getting is our tax money back. Don't tell people not to rely on the government because they need help, because they're struggling, because we have someone in office that don't know how to handle a national crisis. It's not their fault. It's not people's fault that their businesses had to shut down because they acted like this pandemic was no big deal for so long that it destroyed the country. Not their fault. But we're not going to do anything for them. It's ridiculous.
You're a man of a lot of words today.
I am.
This is going to be one of those things one of those days where I don't get to talk.
I've just been paying too much attention to this stuff, and it's
eating at you, man.
Man, it's horrible. I mean, it's disgusting that someone can actually act this way, and he has his cult that following him like it's no big deal. Trump said when he was running, he could stand in the middle of Fifth Avenue and shoot someone in the head and get away with it. That's what he's doing with COVID right now. He's killing people and getting away with it.
Coughing all over every American.
It's so ridiculous. And then, I don't know. He don't want to give his tax returns. Who does he owe money to? That's what I want to know. What foreign entity does he owe money to?
China.
To where he does not want to show his tax return. I don't think it's China. I think it's Russia. Or North Korea. Or one of those other dictators that he likes to swab the floor for. This is why I don't talk about politics on the radio that much.
You get really emotional about it, man.
It's horrible. Well, I mean, it's our country.
I know.
We have to live in this.
You just
we have to live in this country.
You just become another person.
I know.
I'm going to go get you a Snickers bar, bro.
Have a Snickers. You're not you and you're political. This is our country. We need to care. People need to get out and vote. Get out and vote. Early voting has started in Ohio yesterday. Get out and vote. Please get out and vote. Get this Cheeto monger dictator out of office. Let's get our country back. Joe Biden ain't my first pick. Joe Biden ain't going to be the perfect president, but you know what? He's better than what we have. At least I know where Joe Biden stands. At least I know what Joe Biden will do when he's in office or what he will attempt to do. I don't know what Trump's going to do in 4 more years. Who would have predicted what he did in these 4 years? Nothing that he promised.
They're already building that wall, though, aren't they?
Oh, God. Yeah, until a gust of wind blows it over again. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not the biggest Joe Biden fan. But you know what? At this point, come on, Joe. Let's get this country back together.
Sleepy Joe.
Let's get this country back together. And in
Slappy
4 more
Joe.
years, let Joe Biden control things for 4 years. Let Joe Biden get things back on track to where this tyrannical nutcase has gotten us right now. And then in 4 years, let's reevaluate. Let's do a short-term contract with Joe Biden for 4 years. After 4 years, hey, we can renegotiate. Yeah, maybe this ain't working out, old Joe. Let's get someone else a chance. But right now, Joe Biden's our only choice. So, I mean, vote how you want to vote. Just don't be dumb about it and vote for Trump. But vote how you want to vote. Just don't vote Trump.
You're just bullying people?
Oh, yeah. As a matter of fact, if you vote for Trump, you're not allowed to listen to my radio show anymore. Just kidding. We love you Trumpers, too. At least I know if I run for president on some dumb platform, you'll send me a bunch of money as well. So, yeah, that's that. Should we do a Back to Blue update to lighten the mood a little bit?
Sure.
Why not?
Give him a call.
Let's get the officer who we've never named on the phone.
Well, he wants to remain semi-anonymous.
Well, yeah, understandable.
He did throw the deputy under the bus, though.
Oh, he did. He gave his name right out.
Is it Dunbarry?
Yeah, Deputy Dunbarry. All right, well, let's do our Back to Blue update, maybe? Well, you know what we got to do first before we do the update?
We got to run that intro.
We got to play that beautiful intro, which last week I saw topped in the Billboard 100 country.
Oh,
yeah.
better hit the mic. Hit the mic.
It's your Back the Blue update. What do you do when you see the moon? If you're black, it won't matter, 'cause you will get shot and splattered. That's right, it's the Back the Blue update.
Look at that. Hot, hot, hot. That was hot. Officer, are you there this week for our Back to Blue update?
Well, thanks for having me again, Michael. And I'm ready with your Back to Blue update.
Well, we're definitely happy to have you back on. I mean, you every week you give us some insight, so we appreciate it. So, what is our update for this week?
Are you there?
No, that ain't. Yeah, no, I'm not here.
Yeah, tell Dunbarry to shut up.
Yeah, we don't need him.
Come on, officer.
Unbelievable. Are you there still? I mean, maybe that was me asking him if he's still there.
Well, thank you for having me again, Michael. And I look forward to coming back next week with more of your Back to Blue update. Hey, is that guy littering?
C4 has been successfully activated. Bomb detonation countdown successfully started.
Whoa!
So he blew someone up for littering. We didn't even get an update in there.
Yeah.
What is going on? Things are labeled all wrong. It's a whole situation.
Yeah.
We've been having trouble these last few weeks with these things. I need to find a new way to label them. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, let's get can we at least get the update? I mean, any chance of that happening?
I don't know. Did he survive that?
Well, I think I don't know, did he detonate the bomb and then run off, or?
Oh, he's probably not a very fast runner. He's probably had one too many donuts today.
That's true.
His stomach's probably pretty upset.
Oh, are you still alive? Can we get a Back to Blue update?
Your Back to Blue update this week is we are currently not shooting black people, as our commander-in-chief told us to stand back and stand by. Now, we're hoping we can get back to business as usual pretty soon.
Oh.
Okay. So they're not shooting them, but they are blowing them up with C4.
Yeah, I heard C4 and I got excited though. Did you see it in my eyes? I was like,
yeah.
I thought you were running a C4 ad.
So
I need a second round. Just like
so did he just pretty much say cops are white supremacists? Because they were told to stand down and stand by.
I think there was some tonology in that. There was implied.
I don't know what that word means, but I'll agree with it.
It probably isn't a word. I probably have used it wrong. It was implied. It was lightly implied.
Oh, that makes more sense.
But I'm sure they don't want to come out and say it because then they wouldn't be anonymous.
That is true. I mean, why wear white hoods if everyone's just going to know who you are anyways?
Yeah. Kind of like GA and AA and NA, just meeting in groups. We know who you are.
You're not too anonymous when you have to stand up and say your name at the beginning of the meeting.
Yeah.
Like, that just defeats the whole anonymous thing.
Yeah, I like to go to different ones whenever I'm bored and show up and just have different stories, make stuff up.
Oh, yeah.
Just different names.
Oh, I actually want to try that. I want to go to one of those,
kind of like the beginning of Fight Club.
I want to go to one of those grieving groups, like where someone like lost a kid. You can go in there and join in on one of those and like give some big sob story.
That'll go over well.
Yeah. Like, my little Michael Jr., well, he died. Kamikaze plane flew into our house. Killed us all except me.
What about the dog? Got the dog too?
Dog too. Well, they didn't get the whole dog. He just lost a leg. But I had to put him out of his misery because a three-legged dog can't run.
I heard that dogs with 3 legs can run just as fast as dogs with 4 legs. 4 arms, legs. It depends on what.
Let me cut one of your legs off and let's see how fast you run. First, I want to see how fast you run with 2 legs.
No, you don't. No, you don't.
And then we'll try the one-legged situation. I don't know.
It's about 3% faster.
It is kind of weird how dogs just like naturally walk with 3 legs, like it's no big deal.
Yeah.
Because
then they lose
cut
that,
my leg
they lose
off.
that other leg, and now they're and then you have to get them like one of those cool, like RoboCop.
What if they lose like awkward legs in different places? Like what if they lose like their back right leg and their front left leg? Can they still walk?
They probably hop.
I mean, because at that point they still have 2 legs, which is good enough for humans.
Yeah, they probably hop.
I actually like dogs more than I like people.
Yeah, that's why.
Put me on an island with just dogs, I'll be cool.
Yeah, that's why I have a dog and not a girlfriend.
Let that be the reason.
What
do you do to that dog?
I just love dogs. Oh, come on. You didn't have to go that far.
You're talking about instead of a girlfriend. Like, no, I still need the Bannerang. I'm married, so I don't really get it that much.
I'm just saying.
We'll talk about my marriage when we get back. We're going to take a commercial break. Play a little music for you guys out there. And we'll be back with more of your long ride home right here on North Coast Underground. And we'll be back in just a moment. And we're going to talk my marriage because it's such a beautiful thing to talk about, depending on who you ask. So
let's go inside the mind of a 10-year-old.
I should have worn earrings today.
Buckle up, Sarah.
Michaela's got like the best earrings.
Sarah, buckle up.
I wish my name was Michaela.
We're not hitting the road until you buckle up, honey.
Oh yeah, seatbelt. I wonder if there's pizza at school today.
It can be tough getting through to kids, but it's your job to make sure they're wearing their seatbelts. Never give up until they buckle up. A message from the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council. Visit safercar.gov/kidsbuckleup for more information.
As an 18-year-old, I let my mistakes kind of take over my life. I was 0.5 credits away from completing high school, and I didn't do it.
10 years later, at age 28, Jackie finished her high school diploma.
When I found out that I was pregnant, I know that I had to do something for myself if I wanted to make her a better person and provide a better life for her. My family never stopped pushing for me to be better because they knew what I could become and who I could become as a person. My support team is amazing. The educational director, my sister, and even my 7-year-old daughter has just been more than the support that I could ask for. I've been given an opportunity, and I'm just thankful for it.
No one gets a diploma alone. If you're thinking of finishing your high school diploma, you have help. Find free adult education classes near you at finishyourdiploma.org. That's finishyourdiploma.org. Brought to you by the Dollar General Literacy Foundation and the Ad Council.
Have you ever considered a career in radio or television? Then look no further. Call the Ohio Media School today. The Ohio Media School. We have 7 campuses to choose from, and it's a hands-on course that is taught by broadcast professionals who work in the field. This includes 160 externship and internship hours at area radio and TV stations. We have job placement assistance right here on campus, and you get a diploma when you graduate. For more information, call 216-503-5900 or beonair.com. That's BEONAIR.com. Ohio Media School, where broadcasting careers begin.
Let's go inside the mind of a 10-year-old.
I should have worn earrings today.
Buckle up, Sarah.
Michaela's got like the best earrings.
Sarah, buckle up.
I wish my name was Michaela.
We're not hitting the road until you buckle up, honey.
Oh yeah, seatbelt. I wonder if there's pizza at school today.
It can be tough getting through to kids, but it's your job to make sure they're wearing their seatbelts. Never give up until they buckle up. A message from the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council. Visit safercar.gov/kidsbuckleup for more information.
This is the sound of underground. NorthCoastUnderground.com. The underground starts with you.
The city I live in, the mistake on the lake. Watch where you're walking late at night, it's a dangerous place. But there's a way it changes you, from the good or the bad. It wouldn't bother me one bit, if it's the only place I have. When death comes my addiction, just so we're clear. I'm not afraid of dying, I welcome it any day. But if it's my life or your life, I'm gonna walk away. There's scary things in this world, but it's a game that I play. Nothing faces me one bit, Cleveland made me this way. It doesn't bother me one bit, Cleveland made me this way. When death comes knocking, I'll be standing there, 'cause I'm the real shadow man. When death comes knocking, better have no fear, 'cause pain's my addiction, just so we're clear. It's a game. It's a golden It's a It doesn't bother me one bit, Cleveland made me this way.
This has been a presentation of the Ohio Media School.
Yeah, man. Turn the whole thing.
NorthCoastUnderground.com, where the underground starts with you.
Softly in my ear, tell me what it's like to live in the shadows of your fear. Sinking deeper, comatose, believing anything you hear. Anything you hear. I would rather burn out than fade away. I would rather burn out than fade You'll find me in a light in the she keeps you wanting contentment, always one step away. Until we see, until we believe. We're just threads in this tapestry.
me. You find me right
Hey guys, it's Tony from Tony's Terrible Trash Hour. Come on down, cause my trash is your treasure. 1500 Akron Road in Springfield. Deal's so good you'd think you'd stole them. Mention this ad and get 30% off your next trash purchase of $100 or more. All sales are final, so you raindrops better not try to return stuff. See you soon.
And welcome back to your long ride home. I am your host, Michael Lone. Over there is Cornelius Hennessy, the one and the only. Thank God. Remember, if you want to give us a call and talk to us on air, you can do so at 216-250-3174. That's 216-250-3174. If you want to watch us live, you can do that at facebook.com/Long Ride Home Radio. You can do it on Twitter. Look up M Long Comedy. You can do it on Twitch by looking up M Long Comedy. Where else are we? We're everywhere now.
Yep.
YouTube, Long Ride Home on YouTube. Periscope, on Daily Motion. Oh, we're everywhere. We're worldwide.
Are we on Vine?
Baby. Is Vine still a thing? No.
TikTok's
Too
kind
bad.
of taken over.
TikTok.
Oh, can we set that up?
Trump wanted to get rid of. I don't think we can do it through TikTok. Trump wants to get rid of TikTok, though.
Yeah, I heard.
They're talking bad about me. I don't like it. Let's not talk about Trump again.
Yeah.
Let's not go down that rabbit hole. So Eddie Van Halen died yesterday. Did you see that?
I did.
Oh,
that was
man.
the only thing on my news feed.
Oh, that was horrible. I was actually at the other station in Akron that we'll eventually talk about on here. But when I found out the news, and the station manager was on a call with a technician for something, and you could just tell this technician was really young and feminine, I would say. And he told him, he's like, oh, he's talking, he goes back to the technician. He's like, hey, Eddie Van Halen just died. And the technician was like, oh no. Like, he didn't know who he was. You could tell he didn't know who Van Halen. He just didn't care. He's like, oh no. He's like, okay, well, if you go over here and do this. I'm like, what? You didn't even take a moment of silence. You know, my mom partied with Eddie Van Halen back in the day on his tour bus.
Really?
Yeah. My stepdad. I know. I was thinking, is Eddie Van Halen really my father? But apparently it was after I was born.
Oh, she had a lot more fun after you were born
I
than
guess so.
before you were born, apparently.
So, well, my stepdad used to do like the lighting and the rigging and everything for like every major concert that came in the area. So they got to go on the bus and party with Eddie Van Halen and his crew. So, but since it did happen after I was born, there is zero chance that Eddie Van Halen is my father, but there's a 95% chance they did cocaine off my back. So, I still have a story. Yeah, Eddie Van Halen, man, rest in peace to the rock god, guitar god. He's great. He was amazing. I was always a big Van Halen fan. I like Van Halen. You a Van Halen fan?
A Van Halen, yeah.
Okay, name 3 of their songs.
Panama.
Okay, you already did better than I could have. Oh, look at that. One song is all you can get.
Yeah, off the top of my head.
Unbelievable. You're a Van Halen.
If you started playing some Van Halen songs...
I don't have the rights to all that.
You know what? I know you don't, but let me look.
Van Halen that don't even know any songs. Did your mom ever party with Van Halen on a bus?
No.
Then you're not a real fan.
Van Halen Essentials.
I think she got some like
You
guitar.
really got me?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You really got me.
Running with the devil. Who doesn't
Running
know?
with the
I told
devil.
you, it's hard.
Yeah. It's hard
I think I got
when
COVID
you're
'cause I'm starting to lose my
when you're emotionally distressed about his death. It's hard to think of songs that he performed.
Jump.
My mom.
Jamie's crying.
Jamie's got it again.
No,
That sounds like Janie's song. I know.
Yeah, it's.
But no, it's crazy. I guess my mom has like guitar picks and stuff that's signed by them. I'm like, oh, my college tuition is paid for. Get them things on eBay, Mom.
Yeah, they're worth a lot more than they were yesterday.
That is true. You know what's sad is that on November 6th, Van Halen died. On November 7th, my sex life died.
Oh, I think you mean
It is
October.
my October.
You're going to get a lot of.
That's how distressed I am. That's how distressed I am. That it's actually October. And I'm just so sad and upset and mortified that I'm just trying to get past this month. But yes, this it's my wedding anniversary.
Ooh.
And it's the day my sex life died. October 7th, 2017. The last time I was able to have fun in life. We all gather here for poor Michael Long. It still works, but it doesn't get used. It's like a pencil. Pencils still work. No one ever uses them. It's like stamps. They still work. No one ever uses them. It's a sad day. Appreciate you being here for me in this, my time of sorrow.
Yeah, wouldn't be anywhere else but here.
I appreciate that. So you're lucky you're single.
Yeah,
so there's a
we'll call it
chance
that.
you may one day have a sex life again. But me, never a chance. I'm damaged goods.
Till death do you part.
I'm like a pair of used Tommy Hilfiger underwear. No one wears them anymore. But they're also not going to give them away for someone else to use. Sad day. Sad day.
I'm holding back the tears.
I have my contacts in, so if I cry,
You're screwed.
I'm not going to be able to drive home.
Yeah.
I have to get an Uber.
Get an Uber home.
Yeah. Or a Lyft.
Good luck.
If this story brought a tear to your eye, don't forget you can call in and tell us how emotionally distraught you are at 216-250-3174. It's a sad day, really.
Yeah. You got it. What are your plans?
Besides
Besides being here till 6.
I'm going to go home and probably cry myself to sleep.
You got no dinner reservations?
Nah.
Not at a time like this.
It's COVID, man.
Yeah, you can order some takeout.
The only thing deader than my sex life is the restaurant business right now. Sad.
Get some takeout.
I don't know. He's been a real D the last few days, so.
Yeah, he's probably listening to this right now.
Probably. He's like, oh, you thought I was then? Wait till you get home now.
Preparing a couch bed for you.
Yeah. I made a real nice Facebook post, though.
I did see that. I liked
So,
it.
you did like it. You didn't heart it, though.
No. Yeah.
Two things I hate.
I'm not very progressive.
Two things I hate. When someone likes a funny post instead of putting the laughing face. And when someone likes an emotional post instead of putting the heart. Really grinds my gears.
Yeah. Like I said, not very progressive, you know.
It does bother me when people like a funny tweet or a funny status I put up instead of putting the laughing face. Because me, I'm not just okay. So the thumbs up like that
aggravates me.
Oh my god, that is so condescending. I feel
I hate the thumbs up for everything.
It's
When
like
you send
there's no
somebody a
effort.
message, yeah, you send them a message, like thumbs up. It's like very narcissistic.
Oh, my
to
husband does that, and I hate that.
Very narcissistic. Man.
Yeah. There's no effort in liking. Because you only click once to like it. If you put some thought into it and heart it or laugh at it or whatever, you actually have to do 2 clicks. You have to click to get the choices up, and then you have to scroll to get to your choice and click that. It shows that you actually care. It shows you have time invested in my status, which I put my own time into.
Well, I was on the throne when I liked it, so...
Even more reason you should have put more energy into it. You had nothing else going on.
Yeah.
You're just sitting there scrolling and dumping.
Yeah. See, when someone sends you, so you don't like the thumbs up. I don't really like the thumbs up, but someone says K or just okay. But now they don't spell out okay. Or if they put a period after it, it just makes it so much worse. You should say sounds good. There's so many different things
K
that you can
is
say.
the worst thing.
Like 10-4.
My husband knows if I just put K, I'm in a bad mood. That's like my I don't like you right now response is K.
I'm acknowledging that I understand what you're saying, but I'm not going to give you the effort.
Yeah. Yeah. So if you see my post on Facebook, don't like it. Laugh at it. Love it.
Oh, so you want to
do the care emoji. Now I'm saying like if I do a funny post, laugh at it.
Okay.
If I do an emotional post, heart it. Or do the little care emoji that they let you. They gave you, the Facebook gods have handed to you the care emoji. Use it. Use it or lose it. It's like, it's like how we used to have the pride emoji during Pride. We only get it for a month. You should. Be upset that he took you from me.
There you go. You get some care from me.
Oh, see, the care one.
It isn't tender loving, but it's care.
It's a new one. It's, use it so we don't lose it. We get the Pride like button for 1 month out the year. We didn't even get it this year. And people don't appreciate it. I pride everything when we have that choice. People don't appreciate it until it's gone.
Well, this year's just kind of been...
It sucked. There's been no Pride this year.
Couldn't have.
Do you see the Supreme Court justices? Now they're like, Ruth Bader Ginsburg's dead. You didn't see this because you don't care about stuff like this. But now the RBG's dead, and they're about to have another conservative justice. They want to bring up the gay marriage thing again, and they want to overturn it in the courts. You know how mad I'm going to be?
Does it just
I may
nullify?
leave the country.
That like nullify it?
It better not. I'll be real.
Or you get grandfathered into that.
Look.
Hey, we're married already. It's legal.
It's legally binding. If they do some stuff like that and my marriage is no longer, I'm going to be mad.
Yeah.
Because like he can't afford to divorce me. So he's stuck in this contract. But if they're just like, no, it don't count anymore, I'm screwed. I have nothing holding him there. He's gone.
Yeah.
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 Should call him and see what he's going to do with it. It's his anniversary. How mad would he be if I called him on the air?
Probably pretty mad.
Let's see. Should we see?
Give it a shot.
I'm going to give it a shot.
You know his phone number by heart? I'm impressed.
Oh, yeah.
I'm impressed.
I got you, just in case I go to jail.
Yeah.
You got to have a number, at least one number. And the cool thing is that this phone line actually reads my number on the caller ID when I call with it. So he's going to just think I'm calling him. See if he answers. Oh, it's unavailable.
Oh, did you type it in wrong?
No answer. No. What's going on?
Did you guys forget to pay your phone bill?
I hope not.
You'd be hanging out at the school for a while, just using the Skype.
Right. Maybe. See if we do it this time. Did I dial the wrong number last time? It's saying unavailable. What is going on here?
Apparently no one wants you to call your man.
Unbelievable.
Did you renew your outgoing calls?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah. Oh, this is upsetting. Yeah, it's my phone number that shows up on the caller ID. Let me see if I can switch this, maybe. I guess so. Let's try this. Maybe I don't have his right number. Maybe I don't have it memorized like I thought.
Yeah. Did you guys get new numbers at some point?
No.
No?
Let me see. No, I had it right.
Wow, I don't know why it's not working.
Me neither. Let's try this again. There we go. Maybe I did do it wrong.
He's going to love you after this.
Probably not. He may not answer. Oh, he's going to see a number he don't know and not answer. Because I switched the ID. Hello? Oh. Got excited for a minute. What if there's someone calling because I've been in a horrible accident?
Please leave your message.
Unbelievable. He probably don't know the number, so he's like, I'm not going to answer that. Or he
blame
does
him.
know the number, and he's like, I'm not going to answer that even more.
I don't blame him.
I don't either. Let's try
Yeah,
this.
being in the spotlight's not too fun.
It is fun. We're in love. So he should. Let me see if he'll answer if I call him from my phone number. Hey, yeah, don't go through my phone number. That's weird. I don't get that.
Try my number.
Does he have me blocked? Maybe he has me blocked. Maybe he has my phone number blocked.
Maybe.
Well, that's upsetting.
Well, don't call me, actually.
I'm not going to.
Because I won't answer that either.
Okay. Let's try this.
You're really eager to
I
call him.
am. He wants to know if we're going to go out to eat.
See, he probably was listening.
No, I doubt it.
Yeah, I said, are you guys going to go out to eat?
Well, let me try this one. Let me try it this way, shall I? See if I call the phone line with my phone and then add him on three-way. Haha. See if that works. See, oh, what the fuck? What was I doing there? I just dialed a 330 and I'm not paying attention to anything.
You're out of your element, man.
I am. It's one of those days. There we go. Now I'm calling in. Okay. Boom. Answer that. Well, no.
Now I hear busy tone.
Call declined. I didn't decline it.
I think you did.
What's going on today? I just want to be able to call my husband on air and get in complete trouble for it. There we go.
There we go.
Let me mute that. And then add call. Boom, boom, boom. Go down to his name, which has been redacted. And boom. Oh, no, that didn't work. And then add call. I give up. Oh, well.
Maybe next time.
We tried.
Maybe he'll call back from see because he says that number. You should have left him a voicemail.
I should have. Well, no, because then his number would have been read online. So everyone listening would have heard his phone number because that's how his voicemail is set up.
Yeah, that's how mine is too. I used to do personal greetings now.
Yeah.
A funny story. You ready for a funny story?
Oh, I'm ready for a funny story. Let me try to call him back again.
I made a very inappropriate greeting for my phone call.
Oh, gosh.
For my voicemail one time.
Uh-huh.
And
what you looking
I forgot about it. I was looking for a house. I was looking for a place to live, an apartment. And they called me. I didn't answer. I called them back, and they're like, "No, I think you have the wrong number." They answered like such and such, and I said, "Hey, da da da." Oh, you got the wrong number.
Yeah, no.
Yeah,
no.
Yeah. Never doing that again.
You should. Just put a voice recording of this show on.
Very ignorant.
I expect nothing less from you.
Please leave your message for...
Oh, okay, that ain't going to work.
No.
Hey, well. Anyone wants to call in and act like they're my husband, 216-250-3174. You heard me earlier, almost messed up again like last week.
Yeah, I know. You almost dropped a bomber.
Dropped the C4 that cop had. Yeah. Oh, well. Pop. Oh, take a quick break to play a station ID right quick. We'll be right back in like 2 seconds. We just got to play a station ID. Maybe if this computer stops being. Yeah, there we go. Get up there. Get in there. Yeah. I'll be back in just a second.
If you came here looking for Dwayne Johnson, that's the wrong kind of rock. NorthCoastUnderground.com, where the underground starts with you.
So apparently everything's linked to child pornography and porn these days. And have you heard that Netflix has been indicted in Texas?
No.
Oh yeah, Netflix is charged with promoting lewdness for their movie Cuties.
I did hear about Cuties. We did talk about that.
I don't like the way you said that. You're like, oh, I did hear about Cuties.
No, we heard about it. We talked about it a couple weeks ago, maybe.
Yeah, we did. But yeah, so a grand jury in Tyler County accused Netflix, which has been streaming the award-winning French film, of promoting lewd visual material depicting a child, prosecutors said. This is kind of ridiculous. Like, I don't know if you watched it.
Oh, no. No, I didn't get it.
You said that really quick. Like, no,
No,
I did not watch it.
I did not, sir.
I did not. I'm a more sophisticated taste than cuties. No, so what had happened was I watched it.
Oh, you did watch
just to see kind of what the hype was, like what is everyone freaking out about? And if the way I look at it, the ones that are sexualizing these children are the ones that are watching it and being outraged. If you actually watch the movie, pay attention to the storyline, it's something that, I mean, it definitely covers something important. You know, and it has an important message behind it. I mean, if all you see when you watch this movie is kids twerking, then that's all you want to see. People are not. I don't like art being censored. Period. Now I can see if they're like it's fully nude kids. Yeah, that's not right. That's not art. That's disgusting.
Yeah,
but it's not. It's not that. Yeah, there's some sexual stuff going on, like sexual undertones to the movie, but pay attention to the actual storyline, and it makes sense. It's a movie about a child overcoming what they were born into. And that's a good story to tell. Telling kids, hey, even if you're born, even if you're, I mean, it's a sad reality. There's a lot of drug-addicted parents who sell their children before sex to get drugs. And it's kind of a movie saying that, hey, even if that's the world you're born into, you can get out of it. You're not stuck in that world. So I think, I don't like them coming after art, man. I don't like them censoring art. I don't
like the FCC.
Yeah, I don't either. It's like comedians. Telling comedians what they can and can't say. If you don't find it funny, don't listen. But don't be outraged by it. We have a president to be outraged by it, not comedians. It's their job to say ridiculous stuff. And if it ain't your type of comedy, don't buy the album. Don't listen to it. Don't go to their shows. It's people wanting to be outraged. It's ridiculous. And with this, if all you can see in this movie is kids twerking, don't watch it. Find something else. Find something that doesn't offend you to watch. Because you have some problems in your head if you can't look at the storyline of this movie and can only look at kids. Maybe you need to see some counseling, in my opinion. I don't like them attacking art, man. They tried it back in the day with the 80s. Remember, they'd arrest NWA. They'd arrest Lenny, what's his name? The comedian. Lenny Bruce, for telling jokes that were obscene. They'd arrest him. That's what they're trying to do here. It's ridiculous. Let art be art. I mean, and I hate people who's like, well, but this is a way for pedophiles to see children and be. Guess what? They can go to a beauty pageant, which people don't complain about. A teenage beauty pageant. That sexualizes kids just like this movie does. But with a teenage beauty pageant, you don't see the behind the scenes. You don't see people, you don't get the moral that you get with this movie. But people are okay with that. Well, that brings money into the community. Texas is big on its children's beauty pageants. But this is inappropriate for Texas. Come on now. And they could watch Glee. Glee was sexualizing teenagers. They were all supposed to be in high school. They were having issues with sex and all this other stuff.
But I think the teenage. Okay. I think the teenage.
Oh, watch what you say. Watch how you say this.
I think the teenage thing and how old is this cuties thing? What age group is that?
I mean, they're young. They're I don't know the exact age.
I mean, think of like all these National Lampoon. I mean, all these American Pie, like all these movies about kids in school. I mean, yeah, they're depicting 16, 17, 18-year-olds. You know, and obviously they wouldn't have nudity in the movie unless the actors were 18. Otherwise, it would be child pornography. But, you know.
Okay, so here's how Netflix describes the film.
Okay.
A powerful story about the pressure young girls face on social media and from society more generally growing up. We'd encourage anyone who cares about these important issues to watch the movie. Okay, and it's an 11-year-old girl that it follows. But that's the thing, like Netflix
11 and 16, 17, 18, that's a big difference.
But it's still all illegal.
I'm just trying to be somebody on the... I mean, I can see where it outrages people.
But you know what? Here's my problem.
But I haven't seen it, so I guess I don't have... I have 1 cent, not 2 cents.
Here's my problem. The people outraged by it are the ones that ain't even paying attention to the movie. They just want to be outraged. They're not paying attention to the story. Why aren't you outraged by any movie that shows domestic violence? Why aren't you outraged by any movie that shows murder? Why aren't you outraged by any of that stuff? Why is it this movie outrages you?
Because adults that make it. Their people are offended by a lot of that stuff, outraged. I mean, I get your point.
But they're not getting charged. They're not being... I don't want to see art destroyed in this country.
Like I said, I don't plan on watching it, so I'm just going to keep my 1 cent to myself. I don't plan on watching it.
I mean, I watched it to see what the outrage was, and I mean, I get it, but my problem is the outrage is from people that are not actually watching the movie.
They're not reading between the lines.
Yeah, they're watching the movie.
At it at face value.
They're watching the movie, but they're not watching the movie.
Yeah.
And that's my problem with it.
I think had this got released, I mean, the whole Save Our Children thing is a very sensitive thing. And I think had this maybe, like I said, I've never seen it once again, but I think if it had been released a year ago, completely different time than these crazy sensitive times right now, wouldn't you get nearly as much flat for it? You think that since you've watched it, am I onto something? It came down at a very insensitive time.
Yeah. I mean, I watched it because there was a bunch of outrage over it. I mean, that's why I watched it.
But like, you could see where people are a little upset about it.
Yeah.
But if it had been released in a different, like a year ago, or something, it would have been released at a different time.
Probably would have flew completely under the radar a year ago.
Yeah. No, there wouldn't have been outrage. I mean, we watched Honey Boo Boo. We watched those child pageant things.
Right, and that's just as bad. That is just as bad as this movie. And the only difference is there was no redeeming storyline behind Honey Boo Boo. And the kid was on the verge of having diabetes.
Well.
Yeah, so... And the district attorney's father, Representative Brian Babin, Republican of Texas, Republican, go figured, has called on Attorney General William Barr to bring charges against Netflix. And you know, it's funny, the actual outrage started when Netflix announced that they have a deal with the Obamas to produce content for the platform. And then all the Republicans were like, oh, it's a liberal platform. Oh, they're trying to destroy the morals of this country. They've tried every movie that Netflix has put out. They tried to find something wrong with it. So I guess they got the ammo with this one. And so in kind of related news, here in Ohio, state reps have demanded that Kent State University stops teaching porn.
So I'd like to take one of those classes.
Right. I think they offer those here.
Yeah, that's my.
I mean, this is a media school, so I mean, I feel it's a form of media. Turn that green room into a bedroom.
I'm gonna have that's my sister's alma mater.
Who would teach that class?
Here?
Yeah, Duesenberry.
Yeah, probably.
He looks like the director type for a sleazy movie.
Yeah.
Ricky could be his associate producer.
Yeah, that's just wild. How long have they been?
I think Ricky's still here, so he probably heard me say that.
Yeah.
He's like, he's ready for that class. He's like, yes, get that class in here.
How long has this class been going on?
Well, it's okay. So let's read into this. Let's read the article. Read into this. 2 Ohio legislators, because it's not actually what it sounds like. And once I actually read the article, you'll be like, what? So here we go. 2 Ohio legislators are demanding that Kent State immediately stop assigning adult-oriented material to underage students and review its policy to ensure that it never happens again. And one has implied that failure to do so would jeopardize the university's state funding. Kent State receives a pretty good chunk of money from the state of Ohio, around $150 million, blah, 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 blah. And, of course, these are Republicans, again, making these threats against Kent State. So here's what happened. The student was assigned to read, or this is a high school student that's taking college courses. Okay.
I mean, that makes sense because when you said underage, I'm like,
right.
I'm like I can understand. I mean, some kids they graduate they graduate at 17 from high school, and maybe their birthday's in November, so they're underage attending the college. But
the student was assigned to read. Are you ready for this? Anime from Akira to Howl's Moving Castle, experiencing contemporary Japanese animation in a college writing one course through one of the university's branch campuses. The content forwarded to me was atrocious. It's got sexual violence, things you can't imagine in the text that no mind should see, especially a minor. So it's not even pictures. It's words. See what I'm saying about them attacking art? Can't even write books anymore about anime. It's a history book about the history of Japanese animation.
that's some clickbait right there.
Okay, here's the good part. So that's the quote that this guy said, and then it says right after, who has not read the book in its entirety, but said it includes depictions of the rape of a high school girl. The student wrote to the professor that the content made him uncomfortable and went against his moral obligations and asked for an alternative assignment. The professor responded that there was no alternative text, and the student received a 0 for his reading assignment. Okay, so here's the thing. If you want to go to adult college, you got to learn adult stuff.
How old is the kid?
It's got to be like 7. It doesn't say. It's got to be like 17.
Yeah.
So here's my problem. You're going and taking adult courses, and then you want to be offended that it has adult material. Stay in high school then. Wait till you're 18 to go to college. Don't go to college if you can't handle it.
Yeah, I don't think aging a year or aging 2 years is going to change if you're offended by it or not.
Right. And once again, you're offended by art. It's ridiculous. And they call it porn. They want to remove porn. There's no pictures. It's words that offend them. How are you offended by words? Come on now.
I mean, if they asked them to read 50 Shades Grey or something, or any of those.
It's art. It's literature.
Yeah.
If that's what you're going to school for, guess what? You're going to read stuff like that. Get over it. Grow up. I have to read a lot of stuff I don't want to read. I'm uncomfortable reading. Oh, well. It's part of being an adult. You want to go to adult school, you got to take adult classes. It happens. Oh, well. It's just, it's so stupid, man. Like how, like, and the way they title it, Kent State needs to stop teaching porn. What? Very much clickbait.
I clicked it.
Exactly. That's why I did click it.
Yeah.
It was in my suggested stories on the Cuties article.
Oh.
They're just trying to get me. They're trying to get me worked up. Like you got worked up about Trump. Let's get them worked out about this. I want to know if people agree or disagree with this. Give us a call, 216-250-3174. I want to get your opinions. What do you think, Corey?
Yeah. I think we need some
people to
call in and get a... No,
I didn't mean do you think we should...
I know. Well, I was interested when you read me the headline. That's not pornography.
No.
Yeah, I mean...
Isn't it time people just stop being so sensitive?
Yeah.
Please.
It's just wild.
How many... Okay, if things stay the way they are, right? Everyone's so damn sensitive. How many times do you think we're going to get fired in the next 10 years?
Oh. A lot.
A lot. We're going to start collecting unemployment at least once a year. But like, you don't have to fill out an application anymore. We knew you'd be back around this time. I hate it, man. I hate it. It's a problem. You can't make movies anymore. You can't teach school anymore because people want to be upset about things. You don't want your 16, 17-year-old child to be learning about adult situations? Don't put them in adult situations. College is for adults. It's where you learn how to be on your own. I mean, come on. I'm offended by that. You're a nerd. I got beat up for his lunch tickets every day. And that offends me. It goes against my moral compass. Yeah, you being a whiny little... goes against my moral compass. Stop. You're offending me. I should punch him in the face. Why'd you do that? Your dorky face offends me. I'm triggered. Remember that stuff? I am triggered now.
I'm triggered.
Now I'm triggered.
Yeah.
I'm on a roll today. Yeah, I'm on
a
rant and roll.
The best part of that rant was that she liked the video afterwards.
Yeah.
I thought that was
not that I saw because she blocked me, but
yeah. I made sure I shared you a screenshot. That was the best part of that whole thing.
Oh my god.
It's a little nerve-wracking, but
like I don't get this. I'm offended. It offends my morals. Shut up. There's no morals. Should have been some orals so you wouldn't be here. Oh my god. What's wrong with people? I'm offended. Come on. Offended. Cancel culture. It sucks. And I'll say this. It's liberals are the ones that are doing it. I'm a liberal. I'm a Democrat. Whatever. But man, it's the worst part of Democrats. They cancel things that they don't agree with instead of just looking the other way. I was mad when they canceled Roseanne.
I bet you were.
Oh, I love that show. So.
And then they do her like that.
Oh, I know, kill her off. Whatever. I like the new show too, but I mean, okay, she made a dumb tweet. Okay, I kind of get that being canceled because she made a dumb tweet. You can't be doing racist stuff. Imagine if we did some racist stuff on the air. Yeah, we'd be gone. We'd be cancel culture. Be out of here. So, I mean, that's understandable.
Fortunately, we've never done anything
right.
like that.
Never on Friday. So, I mean, it's like, I don't know. Like that I can understand because you make the whole company look bad when you do something like that. But like all this other stuff of canceling people, I mean, come on. It's getting ridiculous. You can't enjoy anything.
Yeah, what happened to that's not my cup of tea?
Right. Like, there's situations I get. Bill Cosby raped a bunch of women. He's canceled. I get that. R. Kelly had sex with a bunch of minors. Canceled. I get that. But I don't like this book because it offends me. Yeah, I don't get that. I can't read this type of material. Teacher. Professor. I hate cancel culture. I don't know how long I'm going to survive in the radio business with cancel culture. Because I have a habit of saying stuff that I probably shouldn't say. But whatever, it's entertaining. It's funny. It's funny. Come on. It's not like I'm Michael Richards sitting up here and yelling the N-word.
Yeah, that was rough.
Yeah.
That was a very rough video to watch.
Yeah. That's another thing, like conservatives. Oh, we hate cancel culture. But when someone says something bad about the president, boycott them. Boycott Goodyear because they can't wear MAGA hats. I don't know. I mean, whatever. I just hate it. Because I mean, I don't know. I don't know if I'll be able to do terrestrial radio because
maybe you just sign on with the Stern.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do terrestrial radio because I feel like I'm gonna get boycotted and banned quick. Because I don't care. I just want I want to forget about the problems in the world. I want to laugh. I want people to laugh with me. Now come on the show and laugh with me. That's all I want. Just laugh. Let's laugh together. You don't have to laugh on your own. You can laugh with me.
Yeah, laughing's the most exercise I get all week. So.
It shows. So yeah, I don't know. Hey, if you're out there listening on North Coast Underground, don't forget you can watch us live on Facebook.com/Long Ride Home Radio, on Twitch, MLawn Comedy, on Twitter at MLawn Comedy, on YouTube as Long Ride Home, and on Daily Motion under Long Ride Home, and Periscope, Michael Long. LinkedIn, if you're on LinkedIn, find me. You can watch us on there too, apparently. I don't know. It says you can. But yeah. Okay, well, we're going to take a commercial break before we get canceled for something I say, or Corey says.
I hadn't said much today, so don't worry about it.
Do you ever?
Sometimes.
You're just like,
let me talk.
You're just like, I'm going to sit over here and be quiet because he'll get in trouble.
Yeah.
He'll cause all the trouble.
What's all this ruckus?
What's all this ruckus about in here? Yeah. So we'll be back with more of your Long Ride Home right here on North Coast Underground, where does the Underground start, Corey?
You.
The Underground starts with you on North Coast Underground. I will.
Crossroads in a place far away. I don't wanna go home, I don't wanna fade away. Don't wanna work, don't want to get out of bed. Maybe you'll stay away, these minutes will be said. I just don't care. I just don't care anymore. I just don't care. I just don't care anymore. Don't want no shower, don't want no food. It's just a birthday, but just a passing mood. Don't want to go on now, everyone is. I just wanna break the mold and figure out what this is. I just don't care. I just don't care anymore. I just don't care. I just don't care anymore. Every day.
here to make rock great again here at NorthCoastUnderground.com, where the underground starts with you.
Can you find a better radio station that plays the best underground music? We don't think so. NorthCoastUnderground.com. The underground starts with you.
My name is Lola Silvestri, and I'm going to be 95 this year. I was very independent. I fell, and I had to have Meals on Wheels. America, let's do lunch.
1 in 6 seniors faces the threat of hunger, and millions more live in isolation. Drop off a hot meal and say a quick hello. Volunteer for Meals on Wheels by donating your lunch break at americaletsdolunch.org. This message brought to you by Meals on Wheels America and the Ad Council.
They'll test you. Try to break your will. But however loud the loudness gets, however many cheese puffs may fly, you're the driver, the one in control. Stand firm. Just wait. And move only when you hear the click that says they're buckled in for the drive. Never give up till they buckle up.
Have you ever wanted a career in broadcasting? Well, the Ohio Media School can be just what you're looking for. Broadcasting professionals, internship opportunities, and a chance to have your own show on one of their 2 online radio stations. This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, people. So call 216-503-5900, go to beonair.com, or visit the campus at 9885 Rockside Road, Suite 160 to start your career in broadcasting today.
Adopt US Kids presents Multiple Choice Parenting.
You've messed up your daughter's haircut. Do you A, get spiritual?
Mom, where's the mirror?
Beauty is within. Oh.
B, find the positives?
Less time blow drying, more time texting?
Or C, show empathy?
Mom, you really don't have to.
Twinsies!
I kinda love it. You don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. Thousands of teens in foster care will love you just the same.
For more information on adoption, visit adoptuskids.org. A message from the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, Adopt U.S. Kids, and the Ad Council.
Adopt US Kids presents Multiple Choice Parenting.
Your daughter just got invited to the prom. Do you A, meet her date?
I need to see your past date report cards, your driver's license, a list of references, and this hair sample.
B, help her pick out a dress.
Don't you just love the long sleeves and turtleneck on this pantsuit?
Ugh.
C, attend the prom undercover.
Mom, what are you doing here?
I'm not Mom. I'm Calvin, the new kid at school.
Or D, capture her big moment.
Let's take a photo of you two. I'm in the middle.
When it comes to parenting, there are no perfect answers. But that's okay, because you don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. Teens in foster care will love you just the same.
For more information on how you can adopt, visit adoptuskids.org. A public service announcement from the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, Adopt U.S. Kids, and the Ad Council.
If you came here looking for Dwayne Johnson, that's the wrong kind of rock. NorthCoastUnderground.com, where the underground starts with you.
We're not the same people that we used to be. I do remember. We follow our dreams, not sticks to the sea. We made atone for your sins, make your mind tell the truth. There's no sense in hiding or to pretend. We'll make the work together. To know your place in this world, you must follow your heart and follow your soul and try to remember who you are. Then maybe we'll meet once again. When you look at me that way, I feel the pain just bounce away. And this feeling I have inside reminds me of flying through the sky. To tell the truth, I'm finding it hard to forget. To to make amends is hard when you can't leave the past. I want to live through and get things to think. To live and move on from the past would be easier than trying to forgive my sins. So please just go away and forget I'm here. To know your place in this world, you must follow your heart and follow your soul and try to remember who you are. Then maybe we'll meet once again. When you look at me that way, I feel the pain just melt away. And this feeling I have inside reminds me of flying through the sky. Reminds me of flying through the sky. When you look at me that way, I feel the pain just melt away. And this feeling I have inside reminds me of flying through the sky. When you look at me that way, I feel the pain just melt away. And this feeling I have inside reminds me of flying through the sky. When you look at me that way, I feel the pain just melts away. And this feeling I have inside reminds me of flying through the sky.
He doesn't own the painting, but he's always lying, and he's got a lawyer. He doesn't own the painting, no, he doesn't own it, but he's trying to sell it.
And welcome back to your long ride home. I am your host, Michael Long. Over there, there's 2 shots of Hennessy. That's Corey. Hennessy to you. It's Hennessy. Corey Hennessy.
Corey Hennessy. Some people know me as Corey Tennessee with an H.
Ooh.
Other people know me by Alan Henny.
Alan Henny. Alan Henny Media.
Yeah.
That's the place. See if he answers now. Probably not.
He's called me like 4 times.
Right.
Yeah. He's probably hip at this point.
Is that the jail calling me? Is he in jail?
You have a collect call.
You have a collect call from Michael. He's not going to answer. When I get home, he's like, was that you calling me? Your stupid radio show.
Yeah.
Please leave your message.
Didn't you know you were interrupting my big brother?
We watched that last night, actually. Oh, it's on tonight, too.
It's on every night. Apparently.
Tonight's the veto competition.
Oh, like Don Vito? Or like Vito?
Veto, like I veto you being on the block.
All right.
So, yeah. Yeah, so that's tonight. Big Brother is getting down. They're down to like the final 6, I think.
That's your plans for the night? You're going to watch Big Brother and go out to eat?
Yeah, I guess I don't know where we're going to
takeout?
go out to eat. I don't know where we're going to go out to. We haven't actually gone out to eat at a restaurant since COVID struck.
Oh.
I'm kind of want to. Maybe Applebee's tonight.
2 for 25 or 22 or 23, whatever it is now. Price of inflation's gone up. Remember when it was 2 for 20?
Maybe we do Olive Garden. I haven't done Olive Garden in a while.
I like to go to Olive Garden when they have buy one, take one.
Yeah, that's what we usually do. You go by yourself and get 2 meals.
Yeah.
How long do you eat the take one?
Usually the next day.
Yeah.
Usually it's the next day.
Usually?
Yeah.
Occasionally it's the same day. I remember someone texted me last night talking about I'm hungry. Yeah. Like I ate spaghetti earlier, but I'm hungry now.
Night, though.
Wasn't that last night?
No, it's a couple nights ago. No, last night I went to my good old corner store and got myself a...
Met your lady?
Yeah.
You wish.
Whatever.
You like her.
Get out of here.
He didn't say no.
I got a.
If you went to the
Italian
corner
sub.
store tonight and she's like, Corey, I have to tell you about my undying love for you. I want to be your one and only. Take me away in your arms, soldier. What would you do?
Not probable.
If it happened, what would you do?
Just not that into it.
You're not into her?
No.
That's rude.
Yeah.
Just told the whole world she's ugly on radio.
That's not very nice.
Yeah, well. Oh, now I'm supposed to start being nice?
Yeah.
Yeah, that probably ain't gonna happen.
Yeah. But I had a sub. I had an Italian sub.
Ooh.
It was pretty good. The night before.
Do you have any? Are you Italian at all?
Yeah.
Should offer you your Italian sub. Like I'll make a fair trade.
Yeah. I'm part Italian.
Change the subject.
Part Italian.
Why are you so red?
I have a 23andMe sitting at the house still. I have to do, but like my whole family members all did it.
Do you have high blood pressure?
Yeah.
Because you're always red.
Yeah.
Do you really?
Yeah.
You take medicine for it?
No.
I don't either. I have it
trying
too.
to die.
Why not?
At this point, it's just
Let's just get it over with.
it's the best possible ending to my life is death.
Yeah, just get it over with.
Yeah. I gotta do that 23andMe though.
I thought I was going to die last night. I told you about
you
that.
did tell me about that. Yeah.
Scary.
You were doing 23andMe? You
No.
know your family heritage?
Nah, I don't care.
Yeah, I just got to do that. The thing is, here's the problem. This is why I haven't done it. All right, you ready for this?
I'm ready.
You have to wait like 2 hours between eating or drinking, and I can't go 2 hours without eating or drinking. So
That's why it's so hard.
they don't want you to eat.
You don't have any self. Why don't you do it like first thing when you wake up?
Yeah, I'm really afraid that I'm going to take the test, and then I'm going to get the test results back, and
Like you're pregnant.
yeah, or it's going to come up all the results and all because it tells you like family members, other people
Right.
have taken the test related to. I'm really, really worried. I'm going to get the test results back and like, you have a cousin named Ronald McDonald.
Or Donald Trump.
Yeah, I don't eat a lot of Cheetos, so
that's true.
I'm in the clear there. But it is what it is. So I got to do that. But I had some family come over on the boat, Ellis Island. That was pretty cool.
Racist.
It's not racist. It's my heritage.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Doesn't make it any less racist. Yeah. What if like you finally get like really Devon Jeremy?
Well, I didn't get all his best assets.
What are his best assets there, Corey?
His hairline.
His ability to rape women at a whim.
Yeah, I did.
Whatever. I wonder.
We have to start going back and following up with our stories that we
Yeah, I don't think there's really been. It hasn't been.
We
any
should have
news.
like a segment every week. We go over a short segment of we follow up. I mean, we do have the Back to Blue update.
We do.
But we should follow up with our stories. Like, I want to know what happened with the mom and the son. I want to know what happened with that. I want to know what happened to the guy that had the terrible toots and his daughter went after him.
Why is Lex Luthor trending?
I don't know. Is that like Lex Luger, the torture rack Lex Luger?
No, from
Batman,
Superman,
Batman, Superman, DC, whatever.
Yeah.
There's a lot of man.
Oh, Jeff Bezos. They're comparing Jeff Bezos to Lex Luthor. Huh. Interesting. I was just seeing if there's anything trending up big news.
Yeah, we are out of the
But
loop
there's
here in
not.
this basement.
Yeah. Oh, well, the Minneapolis police officer who killed George Floyd is out of jail. He posted bond.
It didn't take him long. Well, it's kind of.
It's been a while.
It has.
They actually had him sent in prison for protective custody. And I guess he bailed out. He had $1 million bond with that word. Like with rules. Like he had a 15 or $1.5 million bond with no conditions and $1 million bond with conditions. And I guess he got the $1 million bond today. But I mean, his wife's in trouble too for like tax fraud and stuff. So I mean, this isn't his only case he's got going on. But if we learned anything from COVID Commander, you don't have to pay taxes. You can give him an old $750 and be on your way. I paid more in taxes this year than COVID Commander has.
Yeah. For where he was charitable as he was.
Yeah. Yeah. I give everyone COVID too. I'm charitable. I gave everyone a COVID donation this year. Yeah.
It'd be interesting to see how this all pans out.
Pandemic. Yeah, it's going to be interesting. Oh, God. I got voting coming. I'm going to vote early.
Yeah, I'd like to see the world, like, November 10th, 11th.
Yeah. Are you voting early, or are you going to vote on Election Day?
I'll go on Election Day.
Why?
Because I like the chaos.
It's going to be a long day. I'm going to be up here reporting all night. I'm going to stay here overnight and talk about the election. See if we have any news. I don't think we're going to find out who's going to be president on Election Day. Usually we know by like early morning. I don't think we're going to this time.
All the late ballots and stuff.
Well, not even that. I just think that neither of them are going to concede the presidency. So it's gonna be a few week process. It'll probably have to go to the court. Because if Trump loses, he's going to find every excuse, every legal loophole he can to stay in office. He's already saying that he deserves a third term after a second one because of how badly he was treated his first term. Like, this man literally wants to destroy everything about this country. And his followers are just like, yeah, like little sheep.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I didn't think you were going to end that word with eep.
Eep.
Thought you were going somewhere else with it, but
no, I would never. I don't know.
Yeah, all these people are like, you're never going to hear about masks and COVID after the election. It's all gonna go to the wayside. And I'm like, well, I don't know if you mean like it's all a hoax,
right?
Or if you mean like something even crazier is going to happen.
To where COVID was like, oh my, I want to go back to the days of COVID.
Yeah. Sometimes I wish I could go back to those days, like March, April.
Yeah.
Like, as scary as it was like, oh, you don't have anywhere to be. You're stuck at home.
Yeah. You don't have a radio show to go do.
Yeah.
You do it from home.
Those are the good days.
Good old days. Yesterday. So at the debate, Trump promised we're going to have a what's it called? A vaccine.
Yeah.
We're going to have a vaccine by the election. I'm going to make sure of it. Before you go to the polls, there's going to be a vaccine. And last night he tweeted out, they won't release the vaccine. It's a political hit job. Like, no. The new FDA rules. Like, no, those have always been the rules. You just thought that you'd be able to be like, yeah, forget the rules. Let's just release this. Let's not test it. Let's not make sure, absolutely sure it's safe. Let's just give it to people.
You know what I think they should do? Like, remember the Power Rangers movie, Ivan Ooze?
Yeah.
They had a little goop. They should just send the goop out.
Ivan Ooze. I love that movie.
Yeah.
What happened to all the Power Rangers? One of them's an MMA fighter.
That might have to be tomorrow. We might have to do that tomorrow.
Yeah.
We got to find a game show to play tomorrow.
We do.
Tomorrow's going to be a little more
I can't wait till we
We're
move.
not going to talk about a bunch of politics unless something crazy.
Yeah, something crazy may happen tonight. Well, tonight's a debate, so.
Yeah, well, maybe our first little section will be debate.
Maybe the whole thing will be it. It depends how crazy it gets.
Yeah, but it's the VPs, right?
Yeah.
VP. Yeah.
But Kamala, she's gonna. No, yeah, she's hot for a chick.
I'm glad you feel that way.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever heard you say anything good about a woman.
Did you watch SNL on Saturday?
I saw the cold open.
Yeah, where she's like, we need a WAP woman as president.
Yeah, man, Jim Carrey killed it.
Jim Carrey as Biden is amazing. And what's his name? Baldwin.
Alec Baldwin.
As Trump.
He's been doing Trump so well for years.
Oh, yeah. Oh yeah, he's perfect as Trump. I like the nice little tribute to RBG too from Kate McKinnon. That was nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I miss Saturday Night Live. I
do
miss the
too.
good days of Saturday. I shouldn't say the good days because I mean it's been around for like 40 years, 40 plus years.
Longer.
So-
Hey, it's like 50 years now.
Yeah, probably. They just had. I felt like it was just yesterday. They had their big like 40-year thing or whatever.
Yeah.
but-
Oh yeah. You know what? I'm a big Dan Aykroyd fan, and yesterday I got the movie My Girl on Blu-ray.
Okay.
You ever see that movie with Macaulay Culkin and Jamie Lee Curtis? And oh, it's so good, dude. But I don't care how old I am. There's a scene in that movie that will make me cry. I think it makes anyone with a heart cry. So you'll be safe.
See, oh, good. See, when I was discussing this with my cousin the other day about when I think Dan Aykroyd, he's like, I think of Ghostbusters. And I'm like, well, I think of Beldar or Belnar, whatever the heck his name is. Coneheads. That's who I think of.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Whenever
yeah.
I see Dan, and then, like, we were talking about it when we were watching Tommy Boy. And I'm like, that's just, when I think of Dan Aykroyd, I think of a Conehead.
Yeah.
You know? I mean, that's just, everyone kind of has their, when they hear a name, that's who they think of, that character.
Right.
You know?
Well, I'm gonna make people on the crowd cry, or out in the audience, or people listening cry.
I don't think they've been crying the whole show.
Probably, I have been.
I'm like almost ready for a nap. Boy,
We got 10 minutes.
Kicking it here. I know.
Let's go ahead and play this scene here.
Wanna go tree climbing, Thomas J? His face hurts. And where is his glasses? He can't see without his glasses. Put his glasses on.
Yeah,
Put on his
friend
glasses.
Yeah, I've seen this.
Such a good movie.
He was going to be an acrobat.
He's gone, sweetheart. He's gone.
He was gonna be an acrobat.
You're gonna make yourself cry.
I am. I don't know why I just watched that.
You know what? Did you share? Why do I feel like you shared that recently? Did you share that
last night? Not the. Oh no, I didn't share the clip.
I felt like you shared that clip. Maybe not. I don't know. Maybe it was just a stupid meme.
It wasn't me. She got me red-handed, creeping with the girl next door. It wasn't me.
Oh, we know that it wasn't you.
It
wasn't me either.
There it may have been. No, you know what other movie always got me? Pay It Forward. You ever seen that?
Who's in that?
I want to say...
There's a kid in it, right?
Yeah, I want to say it's a kid from The Sixth Sense.
Yes.
Haley Joel Osment.
Yeah,
Osment.
I've seen it. Not in a very long time.
Let me see.
I think it was on the flicks at one point.
It was a 2000. It was a film from 2000. Yeah, it starred Haley Joel Osment, and Kevin Spacey was in it as well. It was before his. Oh God, did he touch Haley? Did he touch Haley Joel? Remember Kevin Spacey? Ain't he the one that A1 came out against? Like, oh, he touched people.
I don't remember. The only person I remember coming out and saying that to get touched people was
Yeah.
Seventh Heaven. Dad from Seventh Heaven.
No, Kevin Spacey, because he had that show on Netflix, and he got dropped from it. And Anthony Rapp was the first one to come out against him. Alleged that Spacey, while intoxicated, made a sexual advance towards him when Rapp was 14. Then an anchor woman in Boston, alleged that Spacey sexually assaulted her son. Richard Dreyfuss's son, Harry, and other people that worked on House of Cards. Wow.
No.
And then he ended up coming out as gay after all this came out. So, yeah. I think he actually got charged.
Didn't hear about any of that. Actually, I probably did. It's just, and I'll bring this up. It's just, we're so desensitized. Every other day, something's coming out. Someone sexually harassed somebody. Someone sexually assaulted somebody.
Yeah.
School shooting. Pandemic.
Cuties on Netflix.
Everything's just, we're so desensitized to everything. It just isn't a big deal anymore. Like I said, I'll always remember being in school after Columbine happened.
Oh, yeah, it was a big deal.
And it was like we talked about it for weeks and weeks. It was like I felt like it always came up. And then now, Sandy Hook, man, and all these other school shootings.
Yeah.
And Aurora.
And you got
Isn't
people
that
like
Aurora?
Alex Jones talking about, they're crisis actors. It's not real. Like, come on, man. I hate Alex Jones. He's probably just as bad as Pat Robertson. I took my hat off and just looked at the camera now and realized how horrible that looks. Yeah. But anyways, the moral of the story is that Pay It Forward is a very sad movie.
Yes.
It's another one where I'd probably cry if I watched it again. I haven't watched it in so long.
You know what's sad is like Lovely Bones. That one's pretty sad.
Never seen that.
Yeah. That was...
You remember The Titans was a really good movie.
Yeah.
I may have to watch it. It's on Disney Plus.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the.
I may have to watch
football,
that again.
Right? Football?
Yeah. With Denzel and
Opie. Opie's in it. Opie from Sons of Anarchy. Did you watch Sons?
Never watched that show.
You're missing out.
Which is crazy because I love the one lady from
Married with Children?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She has a good voice. She has a killer voice on her.
Yeah, killer.
I love her. She's seen Son of a
she
Preacher
played-
Man on the
yeah.
soundtrack.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
She could sing.
Yeah, she does a good job. She does a good job in that. She's in
Yeah.
all the seasons. She's Jackson's
Son of
mom.
a preacher man. The only one who could ever teach me was the son of a preacher man. Yes, he was. Yes, he was.
So I just think of Pulp Fiction when I hear
Yes,
that.
he
I don't remember that ever.
It was on the
song
soundtrack.
I don't remember that song on Sons. But I do like a lot of that soundtrack.
Yeah, I've never watched the show though. What were we talking about to get to her? Did we get to Sons of Anarchy?
Oh, we were talking about...
Oh, remember the Titans.
Yeah.
I also had the fat kid from Boy Meets World, Ethan Suplee, who lost a bunch of weight. He's ripped now. Yeah. Like, it was one thing when he lost all his weight, but now he's, like, putting muscle on.
Why did we come up... We were talking about him...
I can't remember.
On Thursday.
I don't remember.
I don't remember that 70s show. We were talking about that 70s show. It's like, where are they now when he came up? So I don't know where.
Oh, because he was in the Butterfly Effect with Ashton Kutcher.
Yep,
because he was big in that movie, and then like a year later, he was normal size. It was weird. But we do have to get ready to wrap things up here.
We do.
But remember, the Titans. Everybody knows who we are.
So we tell them.
We are the Long Ride Home. Your favorite radio show. All right. Well, that's it for this edition of Your Long Ride Home. We'll be back tomorrow from 4 to 6 once again right here on North Coast Underground. Remember, do you think they remember, Corey?
No, you better tell them.
Should I tell them again?
Go ahead.
Because I feel like they don't remember.
No, probably not.
So I'm going to tell them.
Okay.
Remember, share that picture of Jesus on Facebook or you will go to hell. Say goodbye, Corey. Bye-bye.
No matter where you meet a stranger, be careful if they are too friendly. One never knows when the homosexual is about.
Schizophrenic, baby. I love both of you. Schizophrenic, baby. Say you love me too. You too. Now when our romance has just begun, I know when everything's said and done, I'm getting two for the price of one. What fun! Schizophrenic, baby, all my whole life through. You will hear me saying, I love both of you. I do. Baby, how happy we're gonna be, living together contentedly. You and your split personality and me. Schizophrenic, baby, I've got news for you. Schizophrenic, baby, I'm a schizo too. Me too. My alter ego and you and me, and your alter ego we all will be, engaged in a new group activity, you'll see. Baby, let's make it unanimous, just us.
This has been a presentation of the Ohio Media School.
Jam, man. Or did turn the whole thing.
NorthCoastUnderground.com, where the underground starts with you.